after, you can, but we usually don't announce these recordings. You can if you'd like. So far, the staff team itself, I think, has been pretty steady. We are almost hitting 300 people total within the staff team. We currently have 279. That is a huge accomplishment because I think that for a server this size, having this many staff members is like a sweet spot. We'd like to still see more people online within the staff team, within active staff, because the more the better. But I just want to let everybody know when reports are coming through, you should not be AFK. You should not be messing around. You should not be doing anything other than either going to a report, going and DVing cars, or watching over Sandy or some of the popular areas when no calls are coming through or reports are coming through. Because I had to deal with removing, I think, 6 or 7 different people today because they were on top of Maze Bank, going and killing each other, having a gun battle. People were drifting cars off of the Maze Bank. That shit, they said they had no reports, but it does not matter. You should be doing something within active staff because then you're basically getting free hours. And so it's just like when you work a job, you're not sitting there doing nothing the entire time. You're going to go at least do something. Your manager's going to make you do something. So that's how the real world is. And so I just want to make that very clear because a lot of people were saying, oh, I saw other people do it, so that's why I thought it was okay. And that's not the case. Nobody should ever be doing that stuff in active staff. If you see another staff member who is doing that, report them. It does not matter if they are trial management, does not matter what rank they hold in the server. If they are doing something wrong within active staff and they're fucking around, you report them. So over the last week, we've added the AdRev add res logs. That is now public for anybody who is a mod or higher. So those of you who think it's okay to go AdRev during LEO, you're a civ or anything like that, you will be caught. People will report you, and there's no reason why anybody should be using those perms outside of active staff. Now, if you're a senior mod or higher and you're handling your own scene, that is fine. But LEO shouldn't be reviving themselves because they got shot in the leg or they got shot in the vest. Like that doesn't count. You died. You have to respawn. So is something that people really haven't been understanding. And also, one thing that I have been getting asked a lot is, do punishment times stack? And the answer is no. So how punishment should be handed out going forward is, let's say someone were to LTAP, RDM, and VDM. You don't add up all of their hours within the punishment. So LTAP 6 hours, RDM is 2 hours, VDM is 2 hours. It's not a 10-hour ban. It is based off of the highest amount, the punishment that has the highest amount of hours. So, for example, LTAP has 6 hours, yet RDM and VDM both have 2. It would be a 6-hour ban because LTAP was the biggest punishment that they committed. So that's also in the staff FAQ. I added that if anybody needs a better explanation of that. But is the highest punishment that they have committed, that is what you ban them for. We have also revamped the Easy Admin. So Easy Admin now will no longer show you the perm ban option as the first option. It will give you the smallest amount of ban time, work its way all the way up into permanent. So I hope that makes it easier for everyone because I know a lot of the times people were perm banning on accident. And we've also removed the custom ban time and a lot of other ban times that were just never listed on our SOP. That has now been removed. So Easy Admin's a lot cleaner, more to the point. That way it's easier for everyone to use, because I know that's a main concern is the ban times and stuff. Also, just ensuring that we're giving people warnings and then punishing them correctly. I heard within the gangs meeting that I had just an hour ago that there were some staff who were kicking people for RDM and VDM. So the way that RDM and VDM works, it's the warning and then a ban. Okay, you never warn, kick, and then ban them. Every single punishment is usually a warning, then led up with a kick or a ban, depending on what it is. RDM and VDM does not have a kick listed in there, so make sure that you guys understand that. Because that is one of the higher punishments. And also making sure that we are staffing over Sandy or other popular areas within the server. If there are no calls, you guys should be doing that. A lot of the people who come in the server go to Sandy, they go to Legion, they go to these other places where a lot of RDM and VDM happens. Please make sure you guys are watching over those areas so that we can make the best server possible for those people. That is the goal of staffing. We want to make sure the server is the best possible server it can be, because we know it's public. We know RDM and VDM is going to happen no matter what, but us as staff can do a better job at watching over those areas. So that's what I'd recommend that you guys do. Also, regarding promotions, before we get started, I'll start in a bit, but promotions, you have to have 6 hours all 3 weeks. You also must be a mod or higher. T-Mod promos are held separately on different days of the week. So these are for Mod Plus. I just want to make that very clear because some of you guys may be new. We've also been doing really well with growing. I would like to thank all the trial management, the admins, and everyone who assists and hosts these meetings. We've been getting a lot of new staff. I think over the last week, we've gotten over, almost 30 plus new staff, which is huge. If we get that every single month, that's 100 new staff every month. So thank you to all those guys who are doing a good job hosting those, and all the management who have been doing a great job with growing. So Another thing is just to ensure that when you guys are doing mass TVs, just because someone asked in chat, hey, I need a mass TV, doesn't mean you do one. Okay. Those of you who are of permissions to do that, people have some shitty PCs. Some people don't even know that the texture budget exists. So they lose textures and they're like, oh, mass TV, mass TV. Like, that's not ever the case, because I get it. Yeah, every 15 minutes, we probably need a mass TV, but not every 5. And we made announcements about this and it seems to have been better, but we don't need mass TVs every second of the day. That gets repetitive and ruins a lot of role play. So I just want to make sure everyone's aware of that. If you are a junior staff or higher, I believe that's the rank. So yeah, but we'll get started to promotions because I like to get these done quickly so that active staff is not left open. We want to make sure the server's staffed, especially with a day like this where the server's been full since the morning. We had a 40+ queue earlier today. Server's going crazy. So just want to thank all of you for staffing and playing the server. It's big. We want to be the #1 server with vMenu, so we're getting there. But other than that, let's get started. So if I missed your promotion, I don't announce your name, and on the hour sheet, it has your hours. It says 666 all 3 weeks. Then DM me a picture of the hours, or if I miss your hours on the stat bot, then show me that and show me proof that you have your hours. If you're a mod or higher, and I will correct it within an hour after this meeting because I will get a shit ton of DMs, I guarantee. Sometimes the stat bot is wrong or whatever, but make sure you guys DM me that and I'll correct it and you will get the promotion that you deserve. So other than that, we'll get started. So we'll announce our senior mod. So we're going to be a senior mod. So these are all going to senior mod. Good job to these guys. And I'll update the roles after. We'll do that. That way these get done in a quicker way. So your roles won't be updated until I finish all of this. Next up, we'll move over to our junior staff. These guys right here are going to be junior staff. They all have their hours. So great job there for these guys. Next up, we've got our senior staff. These guys are all going up to senior staff. Great job there. Next up, we're moving up to our junior admins. So Lasher, Nico, Hersey, David, Devin. Literally 90% of these senior staff are going up. Great job. These guys are going up to junior admin. Great job, boys. Next up, we've got our admins, both of our junior admins. Both of our junior admins are going up to an admin rank, which is going to be Shiesty. So doesn't change his name to Dirkio. And we've got Spencer. Great job there. Next up, we've got our senior admins. 90% of these guys are also going up. We've got Kale, Owen, and Tokyo. Great job. These guys are going to senior admin. Next up, we've got our senior admins going up to a head admin. So we've got B.Payne. Blayton is not getting promoted today. He's short on hours. And Depp is also short on hours. So only Payne today will be promoted to a head admin position. Great job there, Payne. And next up, we've got our new team management. We've got 2 new team management, which is going to be Nate and Tap. They seem to be doing a great job assisting and doing a great job with that. So Nate and Tap are both being promoted to head admin, or sorry, fucking team management. Great job there. So other than that, promotions are all been handed out. Like I said, if I miss your hours or your hours are wrong for 1 week, please DM me proof and I will correct them as soon as I can. But other than that,